want to bring in WBZ legal analyst Harry Manion, who's joining us on the phone right now.
Harry, are you surprised by this morning's verdict?
I'm not. And Nick's report, I think, really captured the salient points of the verdict. What happened here is the court made it very clear that Carter's conduct on the day Roy died turned her immoral, despicable conduct, human conduct, into criminal manslaughter, notwithstanding the fact that Massachusetts does not criminalize assisted suicide. And they did it, and the judge, in his mind and in his opinion, relied on two legal theories of criminal responsibility. First and foremost, action by the defendant, not just words, but actions. She knew that he was sitting in a toxic car with a toxic environment, is what the judge called it, and he exited that vehicle. And she instructed him to get back into that vehicle, knowing full well that it was a toxic environment that could easily, the judge said highly probably, would lead to Mr. Roy's death. So that is action, not just texting, not just psychobabble, but that is action by the defendant, and the court pinned its verdict on that, but also came up with a second theory of liability, her failure to act. That is, she knew that he would not die instantaneously. Carbon monoxide poisoning, even lay people know, doesn't happen in 1 minute. It takes some time for your body to be overcome by the poison. Judge said you had at least 15 minutes to do something, and your failure to act is also a ground for me finding you guilty of involuntary manslaughter. I had to find in this case criminal intent, mens rea, wrong, evil intent. And that's hard to do when you have teenagers texting one another. But I find it, and I find it in your actions. I find it in your actions on the day Mr. Roy died, and I hold you criminally responsible for his death. So this is a very controversial verdict. It will obviously go up to the Supreme Judicial Court on the facts of this case, but I think this is just the perfect set of facts to have a finding here of involuntary manslaughter. And if I had to predict it, Kate and Brianna, I would predict that the SJC will affirm this verdict a year and a half from now.
Real quick, Harry, do you think it was a mistake for her to go with the judge instead of the jury?
No, I think a jury would have found those thousands of texts just absolutely reprehensible. I can't imagine parents sitting on that jury and not finding her guilty. I think they made the best call they can. I think they presented the best defense they possibly could. I find no fault at all in the system. I think justice was done today.
Harry, if you can talk about possible sentencing. We know she was facing up to 20 years if convicted. He did find her as a youthful offender.
Yes, and it's going to be hard. This is, you don't look, you look for precedent, right? And it's, it's pretty easy for a judge that said, it's a vehicular homicide. This usually gets 2.5 to 5 or behind the wall. This is going to be very hard for this judge to shake out, how much of the death was attributable to Roy and his own proclivities, his own illnesses, how much is attributable to her, how much of a deterrent he wants to, what kind of message the court wants to send to anyone else contemplating this kind of behavior, particularly in the day of social media with young people texting and saying all kinds of things unregulated. So it's going to be a very complex sentencing. I do think she'll get jail time.
All right, Harry Manion, our legal analyst, you always do such a good job at breaking it down for us, Harry, so we can understand what it all means. We want to thank you for helping us with this case today.